the best phone ever made. Hardware by LG and software by Google. So I'm using this device as my main phone lately, and this is the 100% honest review of the Android device that I waited so long. Every year, Google picks a silicon vendor, a hardware partner, and releases a newer version of Android running on top of them. Every year, we see something new and exciting from Google, and today we have the Nexus 5. So let's start with the design. The Nexus 5 comes in black and white and red, I believe, and 16 or 32 gigs model. I chose the 16 gig black because black looks royal and feels premium in hand. But speaking of colors, there are no just color differences. The white one has the backside issues, the soft touch material instead of giving the polymer backed device a rougher texture feeling. And the front of the phone, the visible differences between the black and white and red is the color earpiece. The black one has black earpiece, white one has white, and red one has red. So let's talk about the display, and hopefully so it's a 5-inch 1920 by 1080 HD IPS LCD display, and it's incredibly sharp as you would expect with the 441 pixels per inch, and it's an LCD display, so it has super high brightness, viewable from ton of angles, and overall the best and pleasing display to the eye. If you are finding the notification light is in the bottom center of the phone, and the top center of the phone you have the earpiece, and the left side of the earpiece you have the front camera, and the right side you have the proximity sensor. And speaking of earpiece, the earpiece voice quality are actually pretty good. I actually really like that little accent for the earpiece. But what's not really good is the speaker. When you try to cram the same specs as a high-end $700 phone into a $350 phone, you'll inevitably have to make some sort of shortcuts. And speaker at the bottom of the Nexus 5 is definitely one of those shortcuts. They are really bad. The quality of the speakers are really bad. The only left one is the speaker and the right one is the microphone, just like the iPhone 5s. Easily the most disappointing part of the whole Nexus 5 is the speaker. And the second problem in the Nexus 5 is the camera. Most people want a smartphone which has the great camera. They buy a smartphone for the great camera and the picture quality. And speaking of camera, the Nexus 5 has an 8 megapixel sensor behind f2.4 glass with the optical image stabilization and the LED flash. And with this camera, the photo that it takes are average. I say better than the Moto X and the Nexus 4. Not as good as the Lumia 1020 or the Galaxy Note 3, somewhere in the middle. Average. The Nexus 5 got just 2 software updates, and due to that updates, the camera software is really improved. The shutter speed is really fast, convenient, so you can take quick photos and share them directly to really anywhere on the web. The HDR Plus mode takes quick photo, and the image quality and processing is really improved. So I'm gonna say the Nexus 5's camera doing a well job. We just talked about the back camera, but what about the front camera on this device? The front camera is really good for Google Plus Hangouts or Skype or even Face Unlock. Yeah, Face Unlock. You catch that? I unlocked phone with my face. But either way, this is a Nexus device, so the main focus on this device, let's be honest, isn't the hardware, it's most definitely the software. And this is running the latest version of brand new Android 4.4.2 KitKat. And the word I want to use the KitKat experience on this device is clean. KitKat is a clean, smooth operating system. In fact, KitKat has very low system requirements. So this device is very snappy in operation. And speaking of system, the Nexus 5 has a 2.3 GHz quad-core processor, 2 GB of RAM, and Adreno 330 GPU. So the performance here is exactly as you would expect. It is very snappy, very smooth. I found almost no lag in the UI. The multitasking is really breeze thanks to those 2 gigs of RAM. So the overall performance on this Nexus 5 is smooth. So its display is good, the camera is good, the design is good, the performance is good. But what about the battery life? Well, turns out the the battery life is really good. It has a 2300 milliamp hour battery, so just I'm gonna say the battery life all day every day. Overall, the Nexus 5 is the best buy right now. This phone crushes everything. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up, in fact, if you like this video, as it really helps me out. And I'll go ahead and sign off here, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in my next upload. Thanks for watching. Peace.